Hi, Collective. Ishana. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe, Ashe Collective. Collective, we're going to be using What Lies Beneath, 6 Instinct Oracle deck, Intuitive Kev's Tarot deck, a 100 card deck, and my deck, okay? And Collective, this will be a new series, okay? This particular series will be called Streetwalkers, okay? This is a series specifically designed to address the needs and concerns of workers of the night, okay? Workers of the night. All right, let's get it. We have 4 questions. First question. No, we have 5. First question is, who this, Archangel Michael? You know we got to get a who this first out the gate. I think it's this one right here. Somebody's a little shy. Maybe someone does this, and maybe many don't know, okay? Maybe they don't need to know. Maybe it's only on a need-to-know basis, okay? All right, question number 2. What is one of their spiritual gifts? Show us, give them insight into themselves. Maybe they already know, Collective. Miracles, wow. Someone's a miracle worker. Or someone is someone who's seen miracles happen all throughout their lives. I'm getting a starseed Collective, or I'm getting a kind-hearted soul who's been attacked for a long time, okay? Question number 3. Show us their current situation. We're going to get top and the bottom on this one. Collective, these are designed to be short and sweet, quick and to the point. Let's keep this one as the mystery, okay? There won't be many clarifiers, all right? Sometimes the shortest messages are the most powerful, right? Okay? A lot of times, especially that's how it works here on YouTube. And I understand, I'm the same way. We don't want to take too long listening to a video, okay? But sometimes it's necessary. All right, question number 4. How did they get involved in this life or in the life? Thank you. Let's keep, this one is the mystery. That's 2. Maybe we'll keep 2. All right. Oh, and question number 5, last question. Give us a message from their higher self. Give them a message from their higher self. Let's get this one. All right. Crazy brains, okay? So something's going on with someone's mental health. I hear noise, Collective. All right, let's move this over. And we're going to get to this. And you'll be free to leave, Collective, okay? All right. I don't know why I would need this right now. Let's put it there. All right, who this, Archangel Michael? White magic, Collective. What in the world is white magic with crazy brains at the bottom of the deck? Maybe someone's like has multi-personalities, or someone's really struggling struggling. Like I'm struggling to talk, okay? Struggling. Aligning their higher self with their lower self, collective. So maybe this is like a dark secret, because I did mention something like, something hidden before, I think, as I was shuffling or dealing. So I feel like someone is like torn between two very different aspects of themselves. Very extreme, okay? We're going from this beautiful white magic to this crazy brains with that fried tripe right there, collective, okay? And it looks like people in there too, in those brains. Something's in there. It's just not brains, collective. I feel like these are entanglements that had someone trapped. All right, maybe we can get a message from the ancestors that will help free them. Maybe this is it in some way, okay? Whoever you are, and we'll look at the bottom. Let's look at the bottom of the deck too to get further insight. The Sun, collective. I feel like this is exposure. I feel like you can no longer hide this aspect of yourself from yourself, right? It's almost like you blocked off an aspect of your being, right? In order to do this, engage in, this lifestyle, right? But I feel like you've been through a lot of trauma. This is how you even got here in the first place. But let's see what that question answer is, okay? But I feel like you're at a place now where you're ready to choose your happiness. All right? So you've had to go through this in order to get to where you are right now. We have miracles for question number 2. What is one of their spiritual gifts? You are a miracle worker. And I feel like you've witnessed miracles all throughout your life. And you bestowed miracles upon others, right? Which naturally in this world has made your target, okay? And this is possibly how you've gotten involved in this situation, right? Or this line of work. But it says miracles, spiritual gift to perform acts of supernatural power that are recognized by others to have altered the ordinary course of nature, collective. You've been performing magic or miracles as a child. And those who were in charge of taking care of you and caring for you, they were not equipped to handle you. Okay, so their minds look to cover you up, right? Hide you. And then like manipulate you for money, collective, okay? I know that sounds hard to hear, okay? But it does not speak to your character. It speaks to these people's character, okay? So I feel this is what you chose to come into this life to experience in order to truly heal others, okay? But you're going through such a powerful healing of self, right? Right now with this Sun, right? And it's necessary for you to have gone through all this and whatever you're going through now, right? Because it's like they got to crack the code in you. You're a star seed is what I'm getting, right? And in order to crack a code and like with a crystal, I believe there has to be immense pressure in order to get that spark. Okay, so this is what you chose, but whoever you are, you're very, very powerful, okay? Very powerful. The sun's rays are shining down on you. There's a faint tinge of yellow from the sun, okay? Beautiful. And you're a miracle worker. You perform miracles all your life. Miracles just happen for you. But these people have gone through a concerted effort to make you appear as crazy, collective. And maybe you were conflicted at times, right? Shame on these people, collective. I'm getting an Earth Angel. And I'm getting that card. Earth Angels, thank you for your service. All right, question number 3. show us their current situation. Okay, let's see. Putting on a show. Okay, so you know you're wearing a mask. Okay, maybe you're a dancer. I don't know. Maybe you're not a streetwalker. Maybe you're a dancer, okay? And I feel like you're doing this for your livelihood, right? And it's also tied into your psyche in a certain way. And I feel like that's because whatever experiences that you had growing up as a child, okay, which were forced upon you. All right, but you're currently, this is what you're doing. This is how you make your income, okay? Show me. And there's something about this puff of smoke up there, collective, up in the light, okay? There's something to it, and there's rays coming down on this white magic. There's some sort of maybe it's one of your chakras or something above your body or something to do with your aura. There's that faint yellow above on this card, right? The white magic card. And there's this white smoke here, okay? This is some sort of spirit guide. This is possibly part of how you perform miracles, okay? All right. Show us the current situation. Yeah, fulfilling the fantasy. And this is what you provide for these people. So I'm really not getting a streetwalker, okay? Maybe you don't, have relations with people for money in that sense. I feel like maybe you're a dancer with this putting on a show, okay? And this is your way of providing your income. But also it is a fantasy for you as well as those who you dance for, right? And this is where this fracturing of the psyche is coming in. And this is where I feel the infliction occurred as a child. So this is like the conversion point, okay? So whenever you're in these states where you feel like this woman looks on this card, and maybe it is actually when you're performing, okay? In that moment, I believe at some point, I don't know, like a revelation, an epiphany, like something's going to be healed, okay? Like you're almost going to snap out of something, okay? Because these are projections. I feel like you're a very powerful person. You're a miracle child, a miracle person, okay? I don't feel like you're a child anymore, right? Because otherwise you wouldn't be putting on a show, collective, okay? I don't think the society has gotten, I guess that's the next thing, if we don't clean it up, collective. All right, question number 4. How did they get involved in the life? Y'all, let me get some water. How did they get involved in the life? The perfect storm. I feel like this is the family, or maybe it was a dating situation where you were ambushed. I'm getting like an ambush, collective. How did they get involved in the life? Richard. The perfect storm, okay? So Richard was significant. That's what I'm getting, collective, okay? All right. And maybe Richard is truly the crazy brains, okay? I'm getting an extreme narcissist, okay? Let's clarify something on that real quick. All right, y'all, I know y'all can hear walking, okay? All right, so this is a very dangerous person, okay? So this message is very vital and important for someone or several. Show me, because this could be an operation, collective. This is how they do it today. It's an operation. Show me this, Richard. How did they get involved? Show me. Fell out there on those miracles. They knew you were a miracle worker, as well as this person being a miracle in your life too. I feel like you're about to, leave this behind. Close this chapter out. Show me the perfect storm, but how did they get involved in this life? DOA, never trust a living, collective. These crazy brains, okay? All right, let's see. Okay, so maybe something is going to make sense for you, okay? Maybe something you've been thinking about. Maybe this is the epiphany I'm talking about, where you may get this while you're working, while you're dancing, okay? Just, I say keep it together. Keep it classy, and if you need to just walk out, do what you got to do, right? But it says, it all makes sense now. You're about to get a revelation, okay? Show me this. It all makes sense right now, or now. We're about to close it out. Your intuition is right on point. So there's something you've been thinking about, something you've been wondering about, right? But you're not sure because you're not trusting your intuition, right? I know what that's like, where you're probably a person who has a lot of thoughts, a lot of creative thoughts and different things that come up. And you may just get a strange or seemingly strange intuitive nudge about something, a situation or a person, right? And you're thinking like, nah, it can't be. It's like, nah, you need to go with it. Don't do anything rash based on it, but become the observer initially, right? All right. So, yeah, let's see. Because I'm running off. I done forgot my point. You're about to go through an ascension. Okay, I feel like it's going to be triggered at work. So, I don't know. Maybe do some role play. If this resonates with you, role play as to how you would handle it. On stage, how you going to handle it so you can follow suit or follow suit. Dummy mission. I'm getting Richard. Okay? But put the energy where it goes. Alright. Whoever this crazy brains is that's projecting. Alright, let's get this and get out of here. They're worried. Maybe you've been worried. But I feel like you're about to be touched by your angel. Whatever that is that's ascending or floating above your head. I feel like it's always there. Maybe it's a fairy or something. All right, Richard. The eyes of the wicked shall be removed one by one. Richard, Avengers, your ancestors, okay? They let you know they going to handle the situation. I will not stop until your lies are exposed, okay? So they got it covered. You covered, collective. You got full coverage. Show me the perfect storm. I'm telling you, the ancestors are here. Ancestors, how long I got to put up with these dumb MFs? I don't think too long, collective. Show me the perfect storm. How did they get involved? Probate judge, collective, okay? So I feel like there's some sort of scheme that went on, okay, in order to steal with this probate judge, okay? But I feel like you've been fruitful all your life. So I feel like you've been targeted all your life because you're a miracle child, okay? And you just have these slimy, grimy people, all around you. From a baby, possibly, okay? Show me this probate. Oh, maybe it's Richard. Okay, thank you. What are they worried about? What is Richard, the probate judge? USA, location? Show me. This baby shaman, collective. The miracle child. Show me. Utopia. And I feel like them stealing your energy, stealing your peace, and destiny swapping with you for a period of time, okay? Them wanting to steal your utopia. Because that's your activation point, collective, okay? You're a miracle child. You've been performing miracles since you were a baby. All right, show me these lies. And if you know this person, or if you can comment something in the comment, put a check or something. Gravity room, okay? Something's heavy I'm getting. These lies. Show me. Always gossiping. This Richard. Okay? This probate judge. But your ancestors here. Okay? Alright. Beautiful. Alright. What y'all want Richard the probate judge to know? What y'all want Richard to know, ancestors? Tell me about this dummy mission. That's that you're protected. Okay? And as well, we have a woman here. All right, there's always a woman involved, possibly a family member, collective. I did all of this for a man because that's that sister card from the other one, okay? Why won't he love me? Okay? Because they're lazy, okay? We have laziness, gluttony, sarcasm, self-absorbed, grumpy. So there's some sort of collaboration I'm getting. Let's get the bottom. Love yourself, collective. They didn't want you to love yourself, but they don't love themselves, collective, okay? This person that's doing all this for a man does not love themselves. Show me this person's name. Roach, okay, or Roche. Okay, let's go. Peaceful resolution. The sun about to blow, collective. That's what that card means. Right here. It means the sun gonna blow, the sun gonna blow, the sun gonna blow. I told you the sun gonna blow, collective. Guillotine. See how the camera wavering? Okay, it stopped. All right, we about to close it out. So you're going to get justice, miracle child, okay? All right, one more at the bottom, and we're going to get the last question. Peterman, okay? So maybe it's Richard Peterman, okay? Or Roach Peterman, or maybe your name, but put it where it go, collective, okay? Oh, we got that, what you call that? Granitesville, South Carolina, collective, okay? Whenever you see this card, know that that region is implicated and possibly areas of Georgia, okay? But it says submarine covert underwater activity. You know we got to get something on that, and we're going to get the last one to close it out. All right? Let's get something on. Show me this dummy mission. All right? And show me this submarine covert activity. This one wanted to come out. Underwater activity show. Oh, and this one's flipped over, right? Night. Getting that Black Knight Satellite Collective. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? Princess, we back again at that Stolen Child Collective. Excuse me. And somebody might have did this for $500. Okay. Wow. You were performing miracles as a child, okay? This is Princess. It could be Crystal, okay? The real name. Maybe they called her Princess. All right, so let's see. What's this submarine about? They Live, the movie. Maybe they all down there in the submarine collective. Go check the movie out. I think it was in the 80s or the 70s, okay? About this frequency that was being emitted around the planet, okay? And we had low frequency hum in the last video with Misty Blue, right? But that was controlling the people where they couldn't see that they were living amongst things that weren't like them. They were skeletons, like the Walking Dead, okay? So DOA, these crazy brains, never trust the living, okay? So, yeah. So this is a part of the Matrix. Maybe this is where it's coming from. Maybe that's one of the key locations for this transmission. But check out the movie. It should be on YouTube, okay? Yeah, I feel like this is what they're saying. But somehow you're connected. It's these people who came and took you. Night, okay? Like the Black Knight Satellite Collective. And let me correct. When I said one video talking about the Black Knight Satellite, that the Black Mona Lisa was found on the Black Knight Satellite. No, she wasn't. She was found on a crash ship on the moon, I believe, okay? But I feel like it's all connected. All right, show me. I don't forget. Submarine. Mr. Tom Antonius, passenger. Bucharest, London, gate D2, boarding time 1830, zone E, seat 14F. Then it says flight WX842, date 18, I don't know what this says, 1 a.m. or something, okay? All right, so maybe this is speaking about when this child was taken or something, okay? Maybe these are the areas Bucharest. I think that's over there in, is that near the Tibetan area or something? I gotta look that up because Tibet came out in the last read, okay? Or one of the last reads. All right, show me this princess. Something about $500 collected. Queen of Wands. Okay, I'm getting, you were a beautiful child, right? But I also get that other negative Queen of Wands. Knight of Cups. I feel like your daddy loved you. Okay? I do. Whenever I see this card, that's why I wrote it. I feel like this is daddy's little girl. Okay? Bottom of the deck, princess. For lovers, collective. Okay? So it was a relationship. Ace of Wands, definitely collective. Okay? So, I don't know. This is like a immature person, maybe. Maybe you were in your 20s. Or late teens. Okay? I don't know. But there's a love situation here. And that looks like him. Okay? And we have the Queen of Wands. And that looks like her a little. Okay? But they've just changed. But her face is whiter than... Okay, so, and his too a little, but something's going on here. But it's talking about a relationship. And maybe it was an older woman and a younger man or something. I don't know, collective. But someone took this child. I do know that. Okay, and we have that Ace of Wands. Maybe it was some sort of new beginning. Okay, maybe someone else came into the situation and swiped this child. Okay, all right. And something about $500 cash. It's just disrespectful, collective. All right, real quick, and we're going to get back into the read. Well, this is the read. Show me this knight. Bank manager, okay? So I feel like a bank manager was involved and it still is involved. Reptilians on the police force. Working with reptilians on the police force, okay? All right, to steal his child. Where is this child now? Archangel Michael. Sickle cell anemia, collective. This child has sickle cell anemia, okay? So they're tracking this child for sickle cell, okay? And something, yeah. And then you'll see, and this is for entertainment purposes only. I've been seeing more and more like, what do you call them? Like commercials talking about foundations and different hospitals and stuff that want to help people with sickle cell, collective. Do your research and be careful, okay? All right, where's this child? Them backfires be loud. Shout out to Karmic Endings 1010. I feel like backfires are being issued, okay? So they don't want to say where you are, and possibly for good reasons, okay? But yeah, these people get backfires, collective. Just the truth coming out, okay? So it says, come to me, Scarface. I feel like that's your ancestors. Okay, these people up for the guillotine. Show me that peaceful resolution. We're going to get the last question and close it out. This is longer than it's supposed to be. I told you, collective. There's going to be a peaceful resolution to these people stealing this child, princess, who I believe is named Crystal, okay? With a K. Or their name was that. It says, the goose that stole the golden egg. And many or several months ago, this was proven to be a child, okay? And it was stolen by a bigot. The child was stolen by a bigot. Okay, maybe this is the same, along the same lines. Maybe the bigot's name is Richard, or maybe it's Knight. Okay, and we have a conundrum of pain leads to a beautiful transformation. And I feel like that's you. Okay? So many star seeds are going through this, okay? Because these are like similar situations, okay? So even if you're not a dancer or a streetwalker, okay? Maybe you're coming up in this energy because the people that are coming for you is a streetwalker. Did we have your... Well, we had it in the last reading. Your sister is a stripper. So maybe you're coming up in this reading because your sister's, because of her energy, okay? Right here. Okay? All right, because I resonate with this too, collective, okay? All right. So I feel like this is a heavy situation. Show me this $500 cash, and we're going to get back to the reading collective. New car. For a new car jalopy. Show me. Elijah collective. These are definitely ancestors. $500 cash with a new car. What the hell? Show me Elijah. Is this the ancestor? If it is, Osiris. Oh my goodness, collective. I have been getting the energy for a while that some people in my collective, you're highly connected to Osiris, okay? And it's like Osiris is your father or your grandfather or something, okay? But it says Osiris, God of the Perfect Black, Bobby Hemmett collective, and Day of Reckoning. This is definitely an ancestor. Bottom of the deck. Ascended Masters collective, okay? Spiritually enlightened beings that are no longer incarnate on earth, acting as guides to the living. This is your guide collective, Osiris, okay? This is powerful collective, okay? I'm getting chills all over my body. I don't even know what I'm supposed to ask next, okay? All right. It's the Day of Reckoning. Let's just show me that. And we're going to close it. Show me that Day of Reckoning. Royal Bloodline. Okay, they messed up, collective. They messed up. They ain't know. I think it's these two. Was it 3 for that one? Or I think it was 3 for that. Day of Reckoning. You're a Royal Bloodline. Okay, and you've always been that. That's an old card, collective. And these people going to cry today if they don't swiftly walk away. Okay, show me. Residual phase. It's no longer residual phase. Okay, they ready to clean it up, actually. Show me residual phase in the reverse. High vibrational past life connection collective with Osiris collective, okay? Show me blissful, and you're going to have peace. All right, because use powerful. Use a powerful MF. Your words are prophetic, okay? You're a miracle child. Always have been and always will be. All right, show me last question. Give us a message from their higher self. An investigator? Okay, you are an investigator collective, okay? Show me. Cataclysmic events are happening because you're an investigator collective, okay? Mass destruction, natural disasters, famine, sudden change is coming. Message from the higher self. If you touch these cards, if they touch these cards, collective, all hell is going to break loose, okay? The whole planet could erupt in flames, okay? They better not do it. And if anybody knows who wants to touch these cards, my cards, or anything of my collectives that is sacred to them, they had better not do it. And they better speak up, okay? If they want to live on the planet, collective. This sounds funny, but it's real, I'm telling you. Show me, show me if you touch these cards. Let's get both of them. All right, this is too funny. Show me cataclysmic events are happening. That's a lot. This is the same person. They got him. Okay, it's going to rain on your head, color purple. Okay, we could have indications of a very violent and abusive person, especially towards women, okay? If you touch, no, let's get this one. The witch sisters, those sisters collective. Cataclysmic events are happening. The witch sisters, okay, in their lives, okay? The SWATs there collective, that is pretty cataclysmic, okay? Okay, and we also have, maybe there's a female officer involved as well, but it doesn't have to be. But it says stripped of uniforms and badge, dishonorable. Let's go. What is this again? Cataclysmic? John. Okay, that's the name. That's how we taking it. John. Jon. All right. All right, let's go. If you touch these cards, what is it, Archangel Michael? Tell them, let them know. Scared to death in the reverse collective. I'm getting like these people are really scared, okay? They know because they already, my ancestors informed me about this, okay? For many months, and they kept saying back them up, right? But they kept telling me about this, so I just started speaking about it in some videos in the past, right? And I wrote the card, right? But so now, you know, they let the people know that they knew what they were doing, so I assumed that they pulled them up. Okay, they talked to them about it. Let's see if you touch these cards. Oh my goodness, I got this energy from the last reading. Machiavelli Collective, Italy, Mount Etna. That's probably why Mount Etna is so angry. Very interesting. So we have the elite, and you'll notice with my reads, at least 3 are usually connected. Okay, I can't always, you know, yeah, but at least 3. All right, so maybe this Machiavellian person was in charge of this whole kidnapping. I don't know. This is for entertainment purposes only, or they're associated with them, okay? Somehow this is a big figure, okay? This is coming from your higher self. We got to clarify these, collective, okay? With what's left. And then we're going to close it out. In the future, they won't be so long. Show me scared to death in the reverse. No, let's get, yeah, I already got if you touch these cards. Show me scared to death in the reverse. Maybe they're arrogant. They're boastful and they're prideful because they're rich. Show me Machiavelli. Machiavelli. That's a nice card, oh, collective. Use it. Oh, they think they're powerful, but it's in the reverse. Let me see. F a cord cutting. These mofos getting dragged. All right, we about to close it out. Scared to death in the reverse. Messages from the higher self. It's going to rain on your head. Color purple, okay? So I'm getting somebody's very misogynistic and chauvinistic, or if that's a word, whatever, collective, okay? They got a problem with women because they really got a problem with themselves. I got that card, Brutus got a little wee-wee, okay? We know you ain't sh. That's why we going to treat you like you ain't sh. Okay, so I feel like that's your ancestors talking to this person. Okay, but as well, this is what they like to tell you, collective. Okay, and I know they like to tell me this. Okay, that's why I get triggered every time I see this card. But I wasn't so triggered today. Okay, which lets me know my ancestors. It's complicated, collective. It's like they're returning what they've been projecting to you. All right, show me. This is very interesting with this one, okay? Machiavelli. Use a powerful MF. Your words are prophetic in the reverse. So I feel like their words, maybe they were once powerful and they're no longer powerful. Let me see. Or maybe they wanted to shut you up, collective. I'm getting a acetaminophen, collective. Okay? Show me. Victory is yours. Okay, they didn't want you to have victory. Show me. Hype me up. Flip. So I feel like that's the ancestors too, right? And I feel like that's you, and it's helping you to get victory. All right, show me this. What is this Machiavelli's involvement, higher self? What we have left? Show me this Machiavelli. What is their role? This could be the Crazy Brains Collective. Darnell. Okay, show me. Disgusting Vermin. Tag Team, Sky Jumper and Mystical Being Collective. So this could be the person that Sky Jumper, I don't know. This could be the person that Sky Jumper worked with or something, collective. Show me. Karmic's Run in the reverse, collective. Something going on. This could be this battle that's been coming out here too. And the name Darnell is significant. All right, we're going, let me see, we about to, something's going on. Sky Jumper, what is this? What do you want to say? Sky Jumper was in the last reading, okay? I don't know, Sky Jumper, I don't know if he's undercover or he's outside, I don't know. Sky Jumper has many roles, okay? I have no idea. F a cord cutting, these mofos getting dragged, collective, for messing with these mystical beings. Show me, Sky Jumper. What is it? And I don't know, collective. We'll find out what Sky Jumper plans on doing with these mystical beings, okay? Jade, Okay, that could be a mystical being. Show me. Reparations are due. Show me. Walking scientists. Okay, so they've been, maybe you're a walking scientist, but I feel like they've been doing science on these mystical beings, okay? Due to your star power, something happens, okay? Something happens with you, okay, when you ascend or something, collective. All right, let's get this. It all makes sense now. Your intuition is right on point. High tides, okay? Something about water. I know my water, the aquarium water, now is just fading away, collective. I'm like, where's the water going, collective? Okay, I don't know what's going on with the water. All right, but it's evaporating, okay? But there's something about high tides. Maybe there's something about water. Maybe you know about water. Or something about your emotions or something. Show me high tides. And we're going to get these and close it out. Oh my goodness, this is really long. In the reverse, fell out on crazy brains. Okay? So I feel like they worked hard to keep you in your emotions, right? But someone is really crazy, collective. Or someone's, yeah. And they'll do anything to keep these secrets. Possibly a Queen of Pentacles involvement. All right. This is interesting. All right. But we got the crazy brains and never trust the living. We got they live. Dummy mission. Hillary. Okay. This name is very significant. Show me. We got the elite. Head down, eyes up. This is another person they're talking about. The hitman hired to take you out will take out your enemies instead. This is for entertainment purposes only, collective, okay? Show me mystery card number 1. Betrayal, deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. Show me. Dragged in droves into the halls of a mentee. These betrayers, these backstabbers. Oh my goodness, collective. Angela. That sister, collective. Put the energy where it goes. If you like it, like it.